Hi guys, it's me again. Apologies for the bouncing. I'm filming this on my bed on my laptop, so yeah, it's a bit last minute. I was going to do a different video today, but I just saw on my Facebook newsfeed an article about working class actors, and it's a topic that has gone around kind of the actor circle for a while now, so I thought I would just make a short video about it. So for those of you who don't know me, I am a working class actor. I am from a working class background, itch in my nose. My father is a carpenter by trade and my mum works in a shop back home in Kent. So I'm not from an affluent background at all, and yet I am acting and doing things, and I hopefully can help other people see how they might find a way through the quagmire of not working and wrestling jobs and living in London. Maybe, hopefully. There's a lot of privileges that I'm aware of that I have that other people may not have. And the kind of privilege that I've had in my life are things like having parents who have been really supportive of what I do and very supportive of me doing things that I wanted to do growing up. Having parents that really valued education, having parents, particularly a mother who is very frugal with money, and having parents who were willing to make sacrifices so that I could do certain things. So I could go on choir tours, and I could be in my county choir, and I could be in National Youth Choir and do lots of awesome stuff that's helped me learn the things that have got me where I am today. So obviously not every working class actor has had those things, and I'm aware of that. But the biggest thing that I think any actor from a working class background can do for themselves, and that is the most helpful in my opinion, is knowing how to handle your finances and learning how to save what income you do have coming in. So in a lot of discussion about working class actors, one of the big things that people focus on is paying for training, which is incredibly expensive. So I did an undergraduate degree in music first, and then I did a postgrad training in musical theatre. I keep on itching my nose, I'm really sorry guys. I got my first job when I was 16, and since I got my first job I have saved pretty much every penny of what I have ever earned. Then when I did my undergraduate degree, I also had jobs while I was at uni. I had 4 jobs in total. There was one point where I had all 4 at the same time, saved all my wages from that. When I graduated, any work that I did have, I saved what I could. When I found out I was going to the Royal Academy, I wrote some letters, got a bursary from where my mum works, did some fundraising and stuff, but the majority of my tuition and living costs for when I was at RAM was from me saving myself from all of the jobs and saving from my undergrad. Now I've finished my training. As soon as I graduated from RAM, got a job to get my finances back on track because I had no money. And then I was lucky enough to get my first acting job over Christmas, which was also luckily quite well paid. So I've saved so much money over Christmas from working. 30% of that has gone straight into a savings account for taxes at the end of the financial year, so I don't have to worry about that. For me, I was quite frivolous while I was working, but I still managed to save a lot of money, which means now that I'm back doing standard resting job, not massively well paid, but enough to pay my rent, I don't have to worry about living day to day. It helps if you've had savings beforehand, and like paying for training is the biggest thing. But if you're tenacious enough, if you do enough fundraising, if you write enough letters to enough people, you should be able to get enough free money that you also worked your arse off leading up to when you start your course. You should have the money to pay off your tuition. The difficult thing a lot of the time is after that, and getting through that financially comes a lot from being prepared to do any job that's within your kind of moral code. So I've done so many jobs. I've cleaned, I've worked in a call centre, I'm currently an usher, I've done data entry, a lot of jobs, people. I've done a lot of jobs. Yeah, so that's one thing, being prepared to work essentially and work for what you need to get where you're going, and not blowing your paycheck as soon as you get it. I have no idea if that's helpful, but I've known so many people, not just actors, just in general life, who can blow a week's worth of wages in a single night, and that is something that you, even if you're not a working class actor, it's just not good to do anyway, especially if it's self-employed earnings, because then it gets to the end of the tax year and you're like, oh, I've got a tax bill for like thousands of pounds and no money to pay it. You don't want to be in that position. I hope you found this video useful. I'll put a link to my privilege blog and my blog in general in the description. I'll also put a link to the article which prompted me to make this video in the description. The article deals with some kind of different issues about working class actors, which I may talk about in another video once I've had a time to think it over about what my opinion is on that front, but have a read if you'd like. But yeah, see you guys really soon, probably with the video I was going to do today, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, bye!